What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Freddy Flame, aka FredEFuego, Flaming Hot Entertainment. Today I'm with Pixel Enemy to bring you some Crysis 2 gameplay, and we're in the parking deck map. And I've been playing this game since the day after it came out. I gameflied it, and I could say this is a game that I really enjoy playing. I don't have any games that do like free-for-all type matches, and I'm pretty much digging the whole game. I like the whole concept of the game. The graphics nice, sounds good, gameplay's really fast-paced, and I was here playing with my boy Doomskull 2012, and we play a lot of free-for-all. Usually I get like top 5 in the game. I don't normally get like maybe out of 10 games I might win 1. I might. But we started playing today and really having a good time, just enjoying myself playing the game. What I can say about the game is, like I said, it's very fast paced. The graphics are really nice. The physics on it are really good. The stability online is great. There is a trick if you don't like the frame rate drops. Force your PS3 to run it at 720p and you'll get a better frame rate on the game. That's just a tip for y'all. So what I do is I don't use the cloaking overly too much. Look at that. I don't use the cloaking too much. But what I do is when I need to reload, I usually cloak if need be it, if I'm in a tight situation, so I can reload. Especially if I have like an LMG. The SMGs are pretty much easier. Like what I'm using right now is an SMG, and it's easier to reload than an LMG is. When you run up against anybody, I just basically do what any smart person would do and put on the maximum armor. So I have the dog tag collector. I started using this. What it does is it just I don't have to run up to the dog tag. I just automatically gets it and lets me, you know, so I could do my kill streaks easier than to put myself in harm's way and collecting it. And you'll see me go back in and out, seeing where I'm at, what I need to do. Where I'm at on the leaderboard dictates what guns I use. If I'm really low on the leaderboard, I'll pull out the LMG and just beast on everybody. I don't know if y'all want to call me noob on that, but you know, it's a good strategy. It works for me almost 100% of the time. I think more like 99% of the time. And that dude just that was just stupid. He missed. It actually made me laugh when I was playing the game too. I was like, really? I use the radar uplink a lot because, you know, then one of the few games that I look at my radar constantly. I'm always maintaining my energy levels, trying to maintain a good energy level, and just doing little settings change. I'm always making sure that my energy levels are pretty much where I need them to be. So if I get into a dog fight, you know, put on my maximum armor. I know a lot of people have been really enjoying this game. I've been enjoying the game. It's got a lot of good reviews. I give it a 9 out of 10. If y'all want to know what my opinion is on the game, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's one of those games that you got to play like sneaky, covertly, and stuff. So let me know what you think about the game and what's your favorite mode. I haven't been playing any other game modes, which I'm going to probably start getting into tomorrow. I'm going to try to reach, I don't know what the maximum level is, maybe like 50. I'm going to try to reach that 50 on this game. I'm going to be keeping the game from Gamefly. Like I said, I really enjoy the game. The way I feel about this game is the way I wish Call of Duty would have made me feel. I don't see any patch needed for this game. Pretty much just it runs like I'd expect it to run. I think Crytek did a great job. I think both consoles got equally great versions of the game, and obviously the PC version of Crysis 2 is a monster. My homeboy's got a real badass gaming rig with like 4 gigs of dedicated GPU RAM. He's got 2 graphics cards. What do they call it? Crossfired together. And he's, you know, he showed me how the graphics look. I mean, it's pretty beast. The sound on here, I love it because I play with my Astros. I got Astro A40s, and I can hear people when they're coming up towards me. The footsteps is a lot better than, like, say, like Battlefield. You can't really hear the footsteps when they're coming up at you. So, pretty much just like a game that you would expect to run online to be. Been playing a lot of this game and just loving it. So now what I'm doing is, me and this one dude are basically, he just came out of nowhere and started going up on the leaderboard, so I'm making sure that he doesn't beat me and trying to get the easiest kills. I'll run up on people when there's 2 people, like in a firefight. That's what I try to run up on, because one of them obviously is going to be the victor, or I might be able to take down both of them. But the victor usually will be out of energy, and I could just run up on him 2 or 3 well-placed rounds and he's down. So that's a good strategy I try to use as much as I can. And I've been using this SMG this whole round. I think this is the round that I used it the most. I messed up. There's a lot of good ways to counter, like the cloaking, not the perks, but just like the attachments and stuff like that, are really badass on this game. Dude sniped me. I remember this one. I was like, how the hell did he get me? He sniped me. But the attachment, the modules, and the attachments on the guns, and all the good stuff, basically lets you play the game on how your normal your game style of playing for every class. And that's what I've done. I made custom classes. I'm on like my 3rd. I've unlocked my 3rd custom class. I think it was level 16, and that's basically what I do. I don't do the power slide much. I've used it a couple times. I don't like the air stomp. I like things that keep me quick, moving, mobile. I don't like the camp in one spot. I'm not that type of player to sit in one spot. It's kind of boring. He bought it. Oh, look at this. But I just like I like to keep my game pace, is just keep it moving, keep on. I die a whole bunch of times now. Just got out of my groove, but I did pretty good on this one. So you'll see a lot of people cloaking and punching, and the punching, I like the melee on this because it has a melee sort of like the brutal melee on Killzone 3. When you come up behind somebody, cut their throat or break their neck. Not cut their throat, but you break their neck. And then the melee is good because it doesn't take one melee hit to kill somebody. You have to either do it 2 or 3 times, depending on where you hit them and how hard you hit them. So yeah, I think yeah, I pulled out the assault rifle. And I'm still in first place. I was pretty much first place the whole round. This dude just came out of nowhere and just started beasting, and I was trying to stay up in first place. The maps are really well made. I like all the maps. I like the close quarter maps a little bit better than I do like the more bigger maps. Because the bigger maps end up making me play with the light machine gun or the assault rifle. I don't use a sniper in any video game. Pretty much, I hate sniping. I don't like snipers at all. I'm wishing they would make certain video games that don't have sniping sniping classes in them. Leads to too much camping. And right here, my homeboy's telling me, he's like, yo, he's telling me, he's like, yo, you're about freaking out of time. You need to, this dude's done caught up to you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you know, going all crazy and shit. But I couldn't get back at him. I hope you enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, subscribe to Pixel Enemy, and if you like what I do and my videos and how I do it, you can go on you feel free to stop by my channel, subscribe, rate. I got a whole bunch of other gaming videos and stuff like that, and like to see you there. If you're not, and no love lost, peace, love, and hair grease. Haters keep on hating. I'm Freddy Flame, aka FredEFuego, Flamin' Hot Entertainment. We are with Pixel Enemy, and I hope you enjoyed this video.